In the reunion of Love is Blind Germany, Sheila gives us more context on the breakdown of her and Tolga's engagement and basically exposes him as a sadistic narcissist. And from what it sounds like, it's given like off camera he was being emotionally and psychologically abusive. She said that he was making comments like, oh, you don't have to worry about being judged for your looks like Hanny. That's why me and Hanny get on. So basically insinuating that she's not good looking and that he is. And that she can't relate to being a good looking person. Huh? Now, I wouldn't say that Tolga is ugly, but I just feel like it's very much giving light eye syndrome. Because have you forgotten what your stomach looks like? Because there ain't no six pack down there, hun. Let me tell you, nobody's looking at you for your stomach, babe. Like, at least be looking like Channing Tatum to be talking like that. Talking that crazy. And moreover, he's definitely going to need to go back to Turkey for the hairline, like in a year or so, because it's looking a bit thin. Also, that comment also gives away what his type is. So it's obvious that he wasn't attracted to Shila. And obviously everybody was gushing over the whole interaction with Hanny. If this is what he's saying about Shila, do you guys really think he would be attracted to Hannah? Like I said before, he was doing it for screen time. And like I said, just very diabolical. So no wonder Sheila's light was just constantly being dim and she was the one looking like depressed and a prisoner in the relationship. The cheek of him to be talking about, I feel oppressed and I feel like a prisoner in this engagement when he's the one being a little demon. But then again, the audacity of men never astounds me. So yeah, at first, Tolga tries to deny it. He tries to act shocked, but he's guilty. The look on his face was fucking guilty. He was trying to fake cry. It was pathetic. But my girl Sheila was not falling for it. She was not falling for it. He's trying to make up all these excuses. Daniel tries to pipe in. You know, it's trying to defend Tolga, being like, oh, I know him and he's a good guy. And, you know, Daniel, he's a bit of a bimbo, isn't he? Like, he's not a good judge of character. And again, I see this constantly on these shows. This guy will be trash and, like, another guy will defend him. And like Sheila pointed out, of course you think he's a good guy because he's your bro. But the way that he's doing these women is wicked. And back to my first point, Daniel is dumb. So can we really trust his judgment? No, we can't. Hanny might have been onto something when she called him a loser. Anyway, by the end of it, Tolga gives his fake ass apology talking about, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, blah, 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 knowing damn well he did. And now he's just sorry that he got caught and now his angel edit is ruined. But I think the girls can see through him. Shella was basically like, oh, you said you were trying to contact Sheila before the reunion. What was that about? And he was talking about, oh, he just wanted closure. But again, Sheila clocks him again and she was like, no, he was trying to sweet talk me into not chatting shit about him in the reunion. And we see this time and time again. Clocked. I was really disappointed that the hosts didn't call him out. And they were basically like, oh, I guess it's he said, she said. But you can't really he said, she said, or, oh, you guys have different perspectives on the situation. If somebody says, he basically called me ugly and he destroyed like a sandcastle we were building after I told him not to. I feel like those are very objective, sadistic observations. But for Hanny, they had all this energy, but for Tolga, they're giving him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, I feel like this is not really that much of a surprise. I didn't know it was this bad. Poor Sheila. But good on Sheila for calling it out and not falling for the act that Tolga was playing. And good on her for getting out of there early. But I gotta hear from you guys. Are we shocked about this new information? Are we not surprised? And what do we think about Tolga now? Obviously, they didn't ask if her and Hannah rekindled things, but I think it's safe to say that Tolga would not be interested in talking to Hannah when there's no cameras around. But I gotta hear from you guys. Do we believe Sheila? Do we not? Personally, I feel like I believe Sheila and Tolga is guilty. And like I said, at first he tried to deny it, and then he basically like low-key admits it at the end by basically saying, I'm sorry if I hurt you, blah, blah, blah. No, you know what you did, Tolga. And like him trying to act shocked when the information was revealed, like that was clearly acting. But let me know what you guys think.